Manchester United defender Noussair Mazraoui has claimed he can play in every position on the pitch in a huge boost to manager Erik ten Hag. Mazraoui arrived at Old Trafford for around 13 million from Bayern Munich this summer, adding much-needed squad depth in defence after the departure of Aaron Wan-Bissaka to West Ham. The Moroccan plays primarily as a right-back but is capable of playing in a number of positions, something the player claims has helped him during his career after starting in the Ajax academy, where youngsters are taught to play fluidly. The 26-year-old has quickly settled in at Old Trafford, starting all four of United's Premier League games under the Dutchman, putting in some solid displays and picking up an assist on the way. Now he hopes his ability to play in multiple positions can aid United for the rest of the season, with a talent that could possibly spare Ten Hag from having to spend more money in the January window. He told the club's official website, "Yeah, I was a midfielder and then, for the second team, I played one season in every position. From left winger to central defender in the next game, so I've played everywhere and that is what really helped me now because wherever I come onto the pitch, I feel comfortable. I don't feel like what do I have to do over here? I just know what to do with it. I've played already in every position so that really helped me a lot. The moment I got my first professional contract, I felt from that moment on that my career was starting and I just wanted more. It was kind of my first success in my career. Every step I've made, which was a move to this big club, or the move to Bayern Munich as well, these are moments which show why you work so hard every day, why you do the extra work. I knew eventually one day I wanted to play in the Premier League and that I'm able to play for this big club is only a dream I could never dream of, so it wasn't something I had in my mind. Every step for me was already a step of success, a step of being proud, so I knew I made another step in my career and Manchester United is now a big step in that way." Mazraoui won 3 Eredivisie titles at Ajax before moving to Bayern, where he featured 55 times across 2 seasons before being snapped up by the Red Devils. Erik ten Hag says he has learned lessons from being forced to select players who were not fully fit last season. The Manchester United manager has no plans to rush back Mason Mount and Rasmus Højlund for Saturday's trip to Crystal Palace as he aims to avoid a repeat of previous injury crises. Mount started August's Community Shield and the first 2 Premier League matches before being withdrawn at half-time in the defeat at Brighton with a hamstring injury, and Højlund is yet to feature because of a hamstring problem. Mount missed 30 games through injury last season, his first after joining from Chelsea. "Careful and top football you always go to boundaries," Ten Hag said. "It's not avoidable, but when you have a full squad available then it's easier to manage the load. When you are in circumstances like last season and there was a need to play, we had to overload them. It's very good news, they are back in the pitch, they are back in gym training. We have to decide whether they are fit enough to start, but it is very pleasing they are fit and back in the squad. We have many games in this block, so are very pleased. We hope we can integrate them in a very careful way." On United's most recent visit to Selhurst Park in May, they were thrashed 4-0 by Oliver Glasner's team on a bleak night for Ten Hag. "We know the circumstances, and you can compare this. We didn't have a fit squad, we had even 1 or 2 players, they were maybe up to 20 to play. But we had to play them. This time is totally different. We have a fit squad. We definitely have 18 players who are capable to go into this good challenge for us." Asked whether a 4-0 defeat could happen again, Ten Hag said no, definitely not. "It was clear. It was a 4-0 totally deserved, but Saturday will be different.